In this series of videos, I'm going to go through in details training sessions that I've conducted during this period. Hopefully, they can give you more ideas on how and what you can conduct for your athletes when it comes to online trainings. Today, we are going through a particular stairs and core session that I've planned, but with added purpose of enabling my athletes to differentiate between agility versus strength versus power using a stairs work YouTube video that I found. Let's dive into it right now. Well, you can see from here, usually my training sessions will consist of warm-up, the main activity, and also the cool down and wrap up. So for this particular session, it is conducted in the morning. And we know how youths are like, right? So I added brain games and a fun warm-up game to wake them up. Brain game is from a YouTube link. Mobility is a routine they have been learning and doing for the past month. I call it 7 Heaven. And for this session itself, our physical warm-up was feet and body drawing. Basically, I showed them a picture and they moved around using their feet or nose as a pen, drawing that particular picture. You might soon realize after watching enough of my videos, it's never about giving them the fish, but instead teaching them how to fish. Therefore, I wanted them to know what's the difference between these fitness components, so that I can put in place more self-planning stuff and they know what they are planning for next time. Moving on, you can see the guiding questions as well, triggering them to think deeper, creating learning opportunities. Well, they might say things like footwork stuff, I'm not exactly sure, but it's okay. Because after that, I will give them the correct definition, examples of things we did previously to link up with past learnings and sessions. Then we went through the stairs workout videos and I asked them to categorize all the activities into these components. From there, you will have more opportunities to affirm what they know, or you can give corrections. Then we proceed to do the stairs workout, with me giving technical corrections, but more importantly, reminding them of the differences. Example, if it's power focused, then the time spent on the ground should be as short as possible. If it's strength focused, then they should hold their position for stability and engagement. Or if it's agility, then they should focus on being quick on their feet, coordination and dynamic balance. After the stairs workout, of course, we took a break. Something that I thought I should add because it's something that I always forget. Also, while they are having their break, it's a good time for them to plan for their 8 core workout. Sometimes I will ask if they want to do a collective list. But for this bunch, we have been through that, and being older, I would like to give them more autonomy. They are between 13 to 14 years old. So what I will have them do is each of them will post their plan consisting of what and how many reps, how long, in the chat box for approval before they proceed. Well, just a quick note here, I'd like to make sure that their core workout is complete with front, sides, the obliques, and the back. Last and most importantly, cool down and wrap up. Here we usually do a mindful stretch. Our definition is being quiet in your own space. So you can either choose to really feel the stretch, or they can do a mental journal of how today's session went for them. For today's session, I also added another element of self-awareness by asking them to run through the brain games once more and see if they think they do better this time and why they think they did better or worse. But this part, any answer is fine. It's just about getting them to be more aware of themselves. That pretty much sums up the whole training, but I thought I should add a change down and a change up. Whatever I've described are more for advanced and older athletes. But if yours are less experienced and younger, like under 12, I would have changed the questions to what is agility, like why use stairs workout to train agility, then go straight into the workout itself by choosing easier ones. I might possibly also find another YouTube link, as this one is a bit more advanced, or I can also use myself as live demonstrations. Then I would really put my focus more on their readiness and attitude towards trainings, quick feet movements, dynamic balance, and also giving them technical corrections. And how I would change it up, let's say for even more advanced and self-disciplined athletes, I might just give this as an asynchronous session in parts or in its entirety for them to do at their own pace, time, and self-determine the reps, sets, but with a training plan submitted detailing like why and reflections from the session. Example, why do you choose more of this stair activity than the other? Or they might tell you things like, I only felt my RPE at 5 after finishing the stairs workout, so I added one more set to it. Basically to give them more self-directedness and also to hear from them their chain of thoughts and decision making. So this is all I have for you today. Please do comment if you have done similar sessions or how would you have done it differently. Love to hear from you all. Take care and keep coaching.